Hi, welcome to Science Chomp. Today we're going to be looking at how a thermostat works. But before we do all that, I want to show you this thing. This is a bimetallic strip. And what it is, it's a metal strip. You've got a piece of metal on the top and a different piece of metal at the bottom. What I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it up and show you what will happen. But before I do that, I've got to wear my safety equipment, which involves this glove, these tongs over here, and of course the safety glasses. There we are, I've got a nice little flame going. I've got my bimetallic strip here. Let's heat it up and see how it goes. And immediately you can see it's bending downwards. There we are. So what's happening is the metal at the top is expanding more than the metal at the bottom, causing that downward shift. Okay, let me see if I can turn it around. There we are. Okay, now watch what happens when I bend it the other side. It's now bending upwards. So whatever happens, whichever way you heat it, basically it only bends in one direction. There we are. So I just went out of frame for a second. Okay, let me put this down. So what has this got to do with a thermostat? Well, first of all thermostats have these things, except usually they're not in a strip form like this. They're bent into like a coil. So we call it a bimetallic coil. Okay, now consider this very basic looking circuit here. We've got a closed switch with a light bulb here and an open switch with a light bulb that's not lit over here. You have to use your imagination a little bit now. Imagine instead of light bulbs, you've got either a heater or an air conditioning unit, something like that. And instead of a regular switch, imagine you've got a bimetallic strip or even a bimetallic coil. What would happen is normally the AC unit or the heater would be running, and then when it heats up, the strip bends, and as it bends, it causes a break in the circuit and the device switches off. That's basically how a thermostat works. Okay, so let's have a look in a little bit more detail. So a thermostat is a device that regulates temperature. Fridges, ovens, toasters and heaters all have thermostats. Okay, thermostats have a bimetallic coil like the one that I showed you. And here we can see a coil over here and a coil over here. And these basically act as switches. Okay, the metal on the inside expands and contracts more than the metal on the outside, and the expansion is down to thermal energy, basically temperature. And that's pretty much it. That's the thermostat pretty much covered. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.